Hello, ladies and gents, my name is Buddy, and welcome back for another episode of Por la Noche Enfrentamiento. In the last episode, we wrapped up a couple big feuds. We had our big TV special, some important things. Nicholas proved he was the better Tiger. Gino proved he was better than El Critico, but El Critico cowardly, in a cowardly way, ran away from Gino before he could be unmasked in the match with Wager. And we also had a new Campeonatos del Mexico in the form of Tirador Alpha. We had Nicholas say in a promo that he is the guy, and it doesn't matter whether it's American style or lucha libre. He's the best fighter in the company. And we also had Marcos Flores say he deserves another match. He may have lost completely clean in the last one, but he's still the best worker in the company. He deserves another match. And yeah, that's basically where we're at. We also had Mr. Lucha 3 get attacked by mysterious men with a ethereal weapon, and Mr. Lucha 1, or Manuel Preto, is still missing, which is quite the interesting conundrum, don't you think? Aside from that, oh, 1 second, let me get everything sorted. Aside from that, we are here, and I'm gonna move more towards using less exciting stars in the main events, but we need to think about how this show is going to be run, because this show is going to be a big setup for future matches. So I think it's La Sombra. No, it's Cosmic Rider that's injured, right? Oh, by the way, Gino Montero is now our #1 franchise player at that level of pop that he's at, which is not much higher than usual, and obviously the star quality and stuff, which is kind of insane. Alright. So, yeah, La Sombra is not injured, right? Where is even La Sombra? There he is. Yeah, La Sombra isn't injured. Mr. Lucha 3. Oh yeah, how's his pop? I don't think I checked. Oh, I did. He's up to 60. Which is pretty good. Pretty good indeed. We're going to main event the show. I think we've done this before. We have not. With La Sombra versus Mr. Lucha 3. And it's just going to be a 12-minute match. And it's going to be a storytelling match where Mr. Lucha 3 really... actually, no, the impetus on this story is going to be on La Sombra, who is going to be obsessed with just hurting Mr. Lucha 3. Like, viciously attacking him. Like, not in a technical wrestler kind of way, but more in a brawly kind of way. Like, I want to pummel you and literally murder you. And his hot-headedness gets the better of him. And Mr. Lucha wins. Open match. We'll call it decisive, and it'll be a flash pinfall. Because Mr. Lucha gets pretty much destroyed by La Sombra here. Like, La Sombra just beats the ever-loving crap out of him, and then his hot-headedness gets the better of him, and Mr. Lucha 3 picks up the victory with a fast roll-up. We'll also, I think probably as a semi-main event, have our new Campeonatos del Mexico Tirador Alpha issue an open challenge. Just he won the title through an open challenge. He finds it appropriate that he issues an open challenge to start the new reign fresh. And we will have Tricolor Jr. come out, I think. Yep, to challenge for the title. And he's like, yeah. Big friendly hero, basically Captain New Japan, comes out and says, I want a shot at the Mexican title. He says, I'm a fighting champion. I will give you said shot. I don't think this will require too much coaxing. Cool. Into doing. We'll have that up there. I think I can co-main event, semi-main event, because it's not going to be that good. We will have a female match where we'll test out some new combinations, such as Johan Rodriguez and Mystery Pink. I think that's a cool combination. Can take on Pesadilla and La Hija? Yeah, La Hija del Diablo. I can go 16. What was that? I need to cough. How much match time is expected to be on TVs? 90. I feel like that can go down for TVs. 80 good enough? Yeah, okay. Just 80. Like, it's not a huge amount down. Just for some extra angle stuff. And then do we want another... Yeah, we'll do trios. We'll do a trios match. Not your typical one. We'll do Hijo, Del Mephisto, Hellspawn, and Slayer taking on just a random collection of baby faces. So, Mascara del Puma, Dragon Americano, and not Tricolor, North Star. Perfect. We need to kind of kill North Star now. He got way too over. He got to like C's. Wow, shit, North Star. You got way too over, son. Like I don't. How good are you at 27? Pretty good, but you're like your star quality is gonna kill you. So you're never gonna be a dude. This one gonna be like we've never done like a ridiculous match, have we? What are the other acceptable match aims in place of Car Crash, or in place of High Spots? Car Crash, steal the show. I'm gonna make this a Car Crash match to start the show off. So Car Crash, the Demons taking on the Random Ass Trios team, and then we have a story in the main event, right? Yeah. Okay. Right, so this show, I think we're gonna open with an angle. Nah, we'll open with the Car Crash, and then we'll open with an angle, bro, where Flores comes out, Marcos Flores comes out, and on Hijo, who's rated on, no, we won't rate him, but he's off screen. He gets a minor success just because he's being talked about, I'd say. We'll have Marcos Flores come out and say, I deserve a title shot, I talked about this last night, I deserve one, I think I should get one. I want one next week on Por la Noche Enfrentamiento. I want one. And the reason why I want one is because despite the fact that I lost, I am the best wrestler in this company. Out comes Nicholas Lopez, who says, I proved, and I'm going to give this major success because he's got some fantastic points. I told you last night, I am the best wrestler in this company, and I proved it. We may be former tag team partners, but I think I deserve a title shot more than you. And then Phoenix comes out and says, you two will get your chances to prove yourselves. In 2 weeks' time, the main event of Por la Noche Enfrentamiento, 2 weeks' time, will be Marcos Flores versus Nicholas Lopez in a #1 contenders match for the Campeonatos de Universal. And yeah, I think it's gonna be a fantastic main event if the face versus face dynamic doesn't really mess us up. So yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. Then we will have a promo generic with Joanne Rodriguez, our girl. You know I love Joanne. You know I love her. She can do something there with that. Then, prior to this match, La Sombra and Cosmic Rider are again going to try and attack Mr. Lucha with this ethereal weapon. And he's once again going to escape. And this time Phoenix comes out and books the actual match we see later in the night. He's like, you know what? You two clearly have some unsettled issues. Again, we're going to have Mr. Lucha be successful for escaping. We'll book... Hey, you have some unsettled issues? This is a Lucha company. Fight it out. And then after the match, they're going to have Mr. Lucha and La Sombra are going to have a bit of a stare down. And then out comes Pesadilla, who basically doesn't do anything, but she just stares at the two. And Mr. Lucha kind of gets freaked out and just rolls out of the ring and runs away. Not runs away, not like literally, oh, I'm scared, but just walks away. And just says, you know, I don't want anything to do with this bullshit. We're gonna add Nicholas to this main event storyline, and then we're also gonna do earlier in the night. Let's see how this does. We're gonna do generic Gino Montero promo. Just throw this like here, sure. Oh, we have too much angles. Bro, it's a work. It's a work, bro. Just call me tits. It's a work. It's a work, bro. Alright, 62 minutes I think is appropriate. Let's get rocking and rolling, shall we? Yeah. So, open up with an 89. I thought this might do quite well. So yeah, again, Flores comes out and says, I'm the best wrestler in the company, deserve a match. Lopez comes out and says, no, I'm the best wrestler, I proved it. And for 2 weeks' time, we're going to book in proper Lucha Libre contest between arguably the best wrestlers in the company. almost certainly the best wrestlers in the company. Marcos Flores, Nicolas Lopez for the number 1 contender slot. Back down with a Joan Rodriguez promo, which is still pretty good. This car crash was not bad. This car crash was not bad at all. In fact, like, Mephisto was like, I like the car crash. The car crash makes me good. And he wins with a satanic elbow. This wasn't bad either. Joan Rodriguez and Mystery Pink defeat Pesadilla and La Hija del Diablo. And this was good. Again, it was an open challenge. Tierdo Alpha defends his Campeonato del Mexico OLLIE against Tricolor Jr. And then we have a Gino promo, which gets a 72, which is pretty good. Then the 55 for the pre-match attack, and he's like, you know what? We're a lucha company. Why don't you have a lucha libre match? Why don't you have a lucha? And then the main event gets booked and is a 76 B-. Wow. One of the best Por la Noche Enfrentamiento main events ever. And apparently the people were just really into this story. And then the post-match segment gets a 66 C+, with Pestia, like, staring on ominously. And nobody knows what the fuck's going on here. There's clearly some dark forces at hand. The show gets a 75 B-, one of the better TV shows that we've ever produced. Hopefully that has some effect on the ratings, which have kind of been tanking. I blame it on the Mexican industry. No, it's the wrestling industry in Mexico is falling. The economy is rising. So, let's see what this is. I think Leicester City Football Club have won the league. What a wonderful story for them. I won't talk football though. It's probably going to be out of date by the time you see this too. Although I'm thinking, right, I've recorded like 10 episodes today. I'm thinking maybe I pump up my production. We finished first in the regional battles. Our deal with Canal Tres is expiring. Oh, really? Dragon Americano doesn't connect with the fans? But it's Daniel Bryan! Don't you understand? Don't you understand? He's actually really popular. I should be using him a little better. I should be using a lot of the mid-carders a little better. That's why we need to cut them, so they can go to other companies and do well there. Oh well. Which one? Is that event? It is events. I was actually hoping to have pay-per-view by now, was I? That was very ambitious. That was extremely ambitious, Putty. We made a profit again. It was a small one, but any profit is good. In fact, the closer we are to like breaking even is about what I like. I'd love to obviously make as much money as possible, but if we're breaking even, that's fine. I hope we break even next month too, even without this big event, because we're only doing TV tapings next month. Fingers crossed, eh? At the end of the month, we are left with this looking like our top 100s. We haven't done this since like the mall days. So that TV show was the best TV show we've ever run, second best event we've ever run. The actual television special was the best show ever. In terms of matches, Gino El Critico is the best match ever we've ever produced. Amo Delgato Mr. Lucha, the match right before that, was the second best one, and it's joint with the Nicolas Lopez Silver Tiger match from the CCCW crossover show. So it's all looking pretty good. I'm really happy with the way this is turning out so far. I'm having a lot of fun writing it. I think the Mr. Lucha storylines, both of them, have been incredibly interesting, and I think there's a lot more to go with them. So, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please feel free to leave a like. Check out the series, subscribe if you haven't already, and tell me what you guys think about the series so far. I've been having still a lot of cool feedback. I love your comments. I read every one of them, and it's really one of the reasons why I do it is to talk to you guys and hear what you think about what I am doing. So, with that said, I hope you guys have enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time for another episode of Por la Noche Enfrentamiento. We have a #1 contendership on the horizon, but that's a week after this one. What happens next episode? Lots of stories will be advanced, most likely. I'll see you guys then. Adios, amigos.